Hello, hi guys. How are you? Hope you people are doing well. Even I am fantastic. I hope you wrote your FR and AFM examinations very well. However, you might have written them, you just forget them as of now because audit exam is in front of you and you got lot of time for revising audit. So don't waste this time and you just focus on audit examination. Okay, you just forget about your previous two exams. Okay, now in this video I'll be just briefing you the revision plan that you have to follow for this audit revision in this 3 days. If you are having your own revision plan, then you can follow that. If in case you are confused of how to complete this revision in the 3 days time, then you can simply follow the schedule that I'll be providing you. Okay, if you follow this schedule, after completing entire revision you will be left even with some additional time. Okay, in that time you can revise other important concepts once again. Okay, so now if you see, you will be having 3 days time. Okay, 5th, 6th and 7th. However, on 4th, after writing the examination, you will be having some 2 or 3 hours in the evening, and in the on 8th also the morning session you will be having. Okay, I haven't designed any schedule on 8th morning, so 8th morning is completely left to you. Okay, you can go through whatever you want on 8th morning. Okay, I have designed the schedule for 5th, 6th and 7th. Okay, so first of all, after completing the SFM examination, you can, okay, you might take some rest till 7 p.m. Okay, at 7 p.m. you start your audit revision with group audits chapter. Okay, from 7 p.m. onwards, 8:30 p.m. you spend your time for revising group audits. Okay, here you can gain 5 marks guarantee from this group audits chapter. See, I have arranged the revision schedule uh, based on the importance of the chapter. Okay, and from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. you can just go through Coro. It will not take much time to go through Coro. So once you have completed your exam, SFM examination, and you have reached your home, you will be completing these two chapters on that evening of examination day of SFM. Okay, after that you can go to sleep. Okay, you can have your dinner and you can go to sleep, because previous day you would have done night out because of examination, so you can take rest on 4th evening. Okay, next, on 5th you have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and you have to fresh up in 1 hour, and you need to open your books at 6 a.m. exactly. Okay, from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. you spend on quality control. There are two standards, SA 220 and SQC1. Okay, these two standards, they will be similar only. Okay, all the 6 elements, they will be similar only. So if you complete SQC1, SA 220 will not take much time. So in that 1 hour from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. you complete quality control. After that, from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., that is 1.5 hour. Sorry, not 1.5 hour, 2 hours. Okay, 8, 9, 9:30, 2 hours you complete the reporting standards. Okay, basically under this reporting you'll be having entire 700 series. Okay, you complete that entire 700 series from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Even this reporting chapter is very much important, so I have kept it first. After that, from 9:30 a.m. to 10:15 a.m. you can have your breakfast, and from 10:15 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. you complete this chapter, audit planning and strategy. Basically that is concept related to SA 300. You'll not be taking not more than half an hour for this chapter, but I have given you 1 hour. Okay, if you have completed that chapter early, then you can utilize the time for the next chapter, or if you are not able to complete reporting chapter from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., you can complete it in the remaining time of 10:15 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. Okay, next, once you have completed audit planning and strategy, from 11:15 to 1 p.m. you'll complete materiality risk assessment. Okay, basically the 300 series, essay 315, essay 320, essay 330, and essay 450, all these four standards will complete. Okay, from 11:15 to 1 p.m. Hope that is clear. Next, from 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. you can have your lunch, you can take lunch break. Next, from 2:30 p.m. to 4 p.m., 1.5 hour you spend on digital audit and assurance. From this digital audit and assurance, for sure you will get 5 marks. Basically, this chapter has been completely revamped in new syllabus, so you will get 5 marks from this chapter. And in the same way, there is SDG and ESG assurance. From this chapter also, for sure you will get 5 marks. Okay, so I have given for these two chapters 3 hours I have given. Okay, 2:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. you will complete digital audit assurance, and 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. you will complete SDG and ESG assurance. All the important chapters you are completing. Next, 5:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. you can take a tea break. Next, you'll start with specialized areas. Basically, 800 series. In 800 series, there are three standards. Yes, say 800, 805, 810. Okay, from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. you'll complete those standards. Next, from 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. you'll complete SAE, standard on assurance engagements. Basically, here you'll find three standards. Okay, 3400 series. After that, after completing that, from 8:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. you can take a dinner break. Then 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. SRE. Okay, standard on related, sorry, standard on review engagement. Yes, okay, SRE 2400 and 2410. You will not take 1 hour to revise them. You will be completing it within half an hour, but I have given 1 hour time. Okay, and 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. you go through SRS 4400 and 4410. Basically, by 10:30 p.m. only you will be completing this schedule. Okay, so if you complete early you can go to sleep, otherwise you complete this and go to sleep. Hope that is clear. So basically, in this entire day we have focused on standards, right? We haven't touched much upon chapters. So next day, on 6th, you'll be waking up again at 5 o'clock, and you'll fresh up and you'll open your books at 6 o'clock. Now from 6 to 10, okay, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. you will spend on professional ethics 4 hours. After that, 10 to 10:30 you will take break for a breakfast. Again from 10:30 to 11:30, another hour you will spend on professional ethics. So for professional ethics you are spending 5 hours. Okay, see, because since you have got 3 days for revision, you are spending this much of time for each chapter. Otherwise, for professional ethics you have to spend maximum 2 to 2.5 hours. Okay, not even 2.5 hours, 2 hours. Okay, so next, after completing professional ethics, from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. you will complete essay 500 to essay 530. Basically, you will be having essay 500, 501, 505, 510, 520, 530. Okay, these standards you will complete within that 1.5 hour. After that, 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. you will take lunch break. Okay, if you want to reduce the lunch break, okay, you can quickly complete the lunch, and you can start revising. I have given 1.5 hour lunch break. If you want to reduce it, you can just reduce it to half an hour, and you can cover up the time. Hope that is clear. Next, from 2:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. you complete remaining standards of 500 series: 540, 550, 560, 570, 580. Okay, next, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. you will complete bank audit. Okay, 2 hours you will spend. After that, 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. you will take a tea break. Okay, now here if you observe, we are not leaving any chapter, we are covering each and every chapter. Okay, if in case you have not spent much time for revising, okay, there will be some students who would have started their preparation just 10 days or 15 days before the examination. Okay, because of various reasons they might be having. So for those students, okay, if you are just trying to pass audit examination, what I would suggest is you first focus on important chapters, category A chapters. Okay, I have made another video wherein I have given A category, B category and C category chapters. So that type of students, you please focus on A category chapters. The link for that video I will be giving in the I button here. Okay, hope that is clear. Next, from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. you will complete NBFC, 1.5 hour. One and a half year is more than enough for NBFC. Next, 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. you will complete PSU. After that, 9:30 p.m. to 10 you will have your dinner. Next, 10 to 11 you will complete internal audit. Here in this internal audit, you should also go through SA 610. Okay, basically SA 610 is using the work of internal auditor. That standard also you have to complete along with this internal audit chapter. Okay, you need to complete internal audit chapter and then you can go to bed. Hope that is clear. Next, on 7th, you'll again wake up at 5 o'clock. If you observe here, I am giving a minimum sleep of 6 to 7 hours. Okay, 6 to 7 hours sleep is mandatory, otherwise you can't focus. Okay, your day will be disturbed if you don't have proper sleep. So at least 6 hours sleep is must. So I have taken care of your sleep in this schedule. Okay, next, on 7th you'll wake up at 6 a.m. sorry, you'll wake up at 5 a.m. and you'll complete your all the things, and you'll open your books at 6 a.m. From 6 to 10 you'll go through the standards under 200 series. Okay, essay 240, 250, 260, 265, 299, these 5 standards you'll go through from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Okay, essay 220, that quality control related standard you have completed on first day only. You'll be left with 200 and 210 and 230 in 200 series. Okay, that you can cover up in the later part of time. Basically those standards, they are very basic standards and they are not much important. Okay, so after on 7th day itself, still you will be having lot of time. In that time you can just go through those standards. Next, from 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. you will have your breakfast. Next, 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. forensic accounting, 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. due diligence, and 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. you will complete the remaining standards. Okay, basically we left with SA 600, SA 620. Okay, SA 610 we covered along with internal audit, and we'll also be left with SA 402. Okay, service organization chapter. So that you will complete in 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. and the two SA 200, 210 and 230, these standards also, after completing your lunch you can go through those standards as well. So now on 7th by afternoon, by 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you will be completing the revision of entire audit subject. So effectively still you will be left with another day. Okay, that means on 7th entire afternoon session you will be left with, and on 8th morning session also you will be left with. So in this period you can plan revising those chapters which you feel more difficult, or those chapters which you have covered in the starting of the revision schedule. Okay, those chapters you can again revise. Hope that is clear. Or in that remaining time you can quickly again once again go through category A chapters that I have told in the another video. Again I will be giving the link for that video in the I button. You can go through that video for category A chapters. Hope that is clear. So this is complete schedule for revising audit in 3 days. And you please don't change the book. Whatever the book that you have followed, okay, whichever the faculty book that you have followed, you please follow the same book for revision also. Okay, it would be even more better if you go through the revision charts. Okay, because within less time you will be able to complete the revision with the help of charts. Okay, you can find our handwritten charts in the Telegram channel, and I'll also be giving them in the description. Okay, so you can use those handwritten charts for the revision. So yes, this is the schedule which you can follow, and all the best for your exam. Take care, bye bye, see you.